8-bit ink here. I'm trying to make this tab one. Maybe just, simple squares. The tracks will be here. Make the tab 3 settings page. Yeah, let's just keep it like that. Okay, so if we are ready, let's begin. So this is gonna be just, what do you call this one? Freestyle. We're not going to follow anything. Just gonna do this. How? Let's just see how it ends up. So we have tab 1 here. To make it simple, we're just gonna edit what's inside there. So this is what's showing here, tab 1 page. We don't want that. Let's make our own. I want to use Ion Grid because it's gonna be responsive. You're not gonna have problems with any size of screen. So in Ion Grid, you're gonna have Ion row, and in Ion row, you're gonna have Ion call. It's just like a table in, what do you call this one, Excel. You have a row, you have a column. So we're basically making one row here, and I wanna make the rooms here at the moment. So let's try to make the board. So on this one, Ion call column, I wanna use a card. Okay, so just you have an idea, let's open the UI components here for Ionic. All right, so it has a lot of components that we can use here. Ion card, this is what I'm going to use. So I'm going to make it like that. Let's go to Angular. React is very popular now, but I wanna make something like this one. So let's check this source. Basically, you will just have an Ion card and just the image immediately. So let's do that one. Only the Ion content. So just img src. I don't know. If you don't know programming, just have some fun watching this video. I'm sure you're gonna like it. From physical to digital board game. So we have the rooms here. What's in the board? Maybe the graphics room. Let me see. I forgot. Room graphic without S, and it's a PNG. Right, let's just take a look at this one. What will it give us? Right, so we have the first room here, the graphic with the number 5 there. This is just all graphics. A second column. I don't think we need the card. Let me see what happens if we remove the Ion card. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's just make it like this, very simple. Another column will be, what else? We have the sound. Let's go to sound and the programming. Right, I want to make it 2 because if we make it 3, it's gonna be crowded. If you take a look at this one, make it program. If you make it program, it's gonna be small, and it's not a perfect square. I need to fix that one. Yeah, it doesn't matter now. We can fix the looks later on, but this definitely needs to be in a separate row so it won't affect the size. Alright, so we just created another row, place the program there. I need to make it the same size. What are the rooms that we have? Let me open the rules. Okay. Alright, so we have here, oh no, so this is the board that we were trying to create. We already added graphic, the sound, and the program. We need to add higher and contract as well. Let's just add the higher here. I'm just copying stuff. Let's put it in another column. Contract. Let's remove this one. Okay, because I want the recreation room to take up, like similar to this contract. No, it will take up the space on the bottom because all your workers will go there in the recreation room. You know what? I have an idea. Contract and hire, let's put it on the same row, so I feel that they are connected in a way. But this program is too big, so let's make it smaller by making a dummy column here. No, not there, here. Right, so we made a dummy column. Alright, So that's an empty space. That's okay. Don't worry about that. Then at the bottom we will have the recreation room. This is where all the workers will be. The player will just click the worker from the recreation room and click a room where he wants to assign the worker. That's what we're planning. Great, perfect. What else can we do? This is the board. We basically created the board. I want to remove this tab one at the top. I think that's a header. This one. Let's try to comment it. What will happen? Yeah, perfect. More space for us. Now that's just the what that's the clothing. Maybe you can say that there's no logic behind this. It's just the design. So the next thing we need to do is making the data. So what do we have from the devs? Let's make the devs first. So each dev will have a worker value, and then the tired worker value, the name, and their specialty, the square and the circle. That's their specialty, meaning this developer specializes on what is the square. Square is graphics and programming. Square is graphics, circle is programming. So that's what they will have. So to do that, let's make something here in the app, a new folder, maybe data. I don't know, data, and then let's make a file. Let's make this a JSON file. Sorry, let's make this a class, dev that class JS or TS. Import class dev. What's wrong with you? Yeah, sure, should be export. Right, export class dev. Sorry, this should be data. Dev data. No, I don't know. Let's just make a database, whatever. Right? So this should be database. So in the database, we will have a dev object there. You know what? Let's make a model for the dev. Dev model. Let's make that one. Dev model. This will dictate properties of an object will be. So this is the model of the object. So dev model, it will have a name. It will be a string. It will have a worker value. It will be an int or number here. Tired worker. What else? Specialty, right? Specialties. You know what? Let's just make it simple. Graphics, boolean. Okay, so this will just say if it specializes in graphics, this will be true. Specializes in sound, this will be true. Or program, this will be true. The name, what else? Yeah, the image. Yeah, so this is gonna be the image of the worker. All right, so we have a dev model here. Now we have a dev model array, meaning in these devs property, this will contain an array of dev models. Okay, just try finding words. I cannot find the words to describe what I'm doing, so yeah, just enjoy. How many devs are we going to make? 2, 3. You know what? Let's make another screen. Split screen. There we go. Split screen. Right. So we have Chunbei. Chunbi pala. Chunbi. Worker value. It's gonna be 3. Tired. Graphics. Let's make that optional. So we don't need to put everything. Graphics true. Program true, and then the image, I don't know yet. Let's see. The name of the image is dev Chunbei. Should be Chunbi. Chunbi, not Bay. Chunbi. Alright. So image will be dev Chunbi. What's wrong? It's not assignable to type dev model. What did I put? Image, not img. Sorry. Okay, image. So now we have my first developer inside the database and inside the devs property here. So that's an array. With that, I guess we can do something like, yeah, let's make the database for the devs. Maybe let's make at least 3 devs here. You know what? Let's make it easier for us. Let's make a constructor that will accept. I will accept the name, worker value, because I'm thinking just make it easy. But let's see. Constructor, it will make this is a bit annoying, so let's just put it on the top so it will remove the error, right? Constructor, it will just assign the name using the name that worker. Simple. So what will happen here now, it will be easier for us to make a new entry here. You just put new dev model and just put the name here. Let's check this one, the next one. Okay, so it's gonna be easy now. Crystal, what's the worker value? It's gonna be 4. The tired will be 4. It does graphics, true, and lastly the image will be dev, what's the name? Crystal there. So see, it's much cleaner than what we did here. So let's try to delete that, convert that to the dev model. Okay, so here we have 2 devs. Let's add another one, just demo. Okay, so we have 3 devs. Just temporarily, let's leave it at that. We have 3 devs. So part of the setup is you will draw 3 dev and choose 2. That will be your starting developers. So as a demo, this is not the actual this is not the actual functionality. I'm just wanna test out how the database will work for us. Usually we're going to put that in a service, but for now let's just access it directly on it. Let's take the devs for example. So let's make devs here, an array. Okay, let's say I just wanna display the devs here on the recreation room. Let's make another row, ng container. So in that ng container, let's loop that ng for the devs, dev in devs I equals index, so that we just have index here. For each one, let's show the I got a better idea. This is an ion column, so it's gonna create a column for each developer, and in that column it's gonna put an image. Let's see. Yeah, it worked. All right. Oh, where is that? Where is this? Dev in devs. That's correct, right? ng4. I'm just trying to check. I'm sure I did it correctly. Why am I not seeing it? Let me see. Off here. Off. Hindi in. Off. Jesus. I'm rusty. Right. So we have the 3 devs here that was displayed because of the for loop. Now it just cannot find the developers. Devs. It's JPEG. I thought it's PNG. Lot of mistakes. Doesn't matter. Right. Now, so you can see, finally we did it. So there's 3 developers here at the bottom. It's not randomized, it's just the 3 developers that we displayed just to see that it is working, it's loading fine. So currently we have on the tab 1 the board and a list of some of the developers that you can hire. And I think I need to plan how I want to display the workers. That's when they're drawing, the users is going to draw. I think I'm just gonna use a pop-up here in the middle where he can choose which one he wants to hire, and the one he wants to hire will be going straight in the recreation room. So the next step I'm going to do is the recreation room. I will make that a background so that elements can be on top of it, like these developers here can be placed on top of the recreation room. So that's the next step I'm going to